Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 in my Frostpunk Let's Play for the New Home scenario on hard difficulty. We left off in the last episode in a great position. I actually can't believe I'm saying it, but yeah, everything's been going really well. We started the last episode with 50 sick people and half of them weren't even being treated, but we managed to kind of come out of that unscathed. All of them got treatment. There's only 10 people being treated right now. We've even turned off half of the buildings we had for treating sick people because everything went well. We've kept them fed, we've kept them warm, the generator's been on the whole time. There's been really no issues. I can't believe none of them died or got gravely ill. However, we did of course explore the Frostland and find Winterhome and found out that its generator has exploded and that people are turning to eat each other and dying, and they've either fled or whatever. Or just died, I guess. And because of that, then there's a lot of dissent amongst our own city. We've now got the Londoners event, which means essentially that people are trying to convince each other to leave and go back to London, where they believe that things won't be as bad as they are here. They thought there was many cities, many generators, but it seems like we're the only ones, and that has significantly decreased our hope levels down to almost nothing. But we've managed to claw our way back up to about 25% hope by building some child shelters, enabling some laws for that, and just, giving some people hope by putting all the children actually in them and stuff like that. So our goal is going to be to raise hope up to about halfway, I'm assuming, so that the tendency for people to join Londoners actually goes down in the opposite direction and they'll leave the Londoner group. Now these guys don't actually leave us for 14 days. So a lot can happen in 14 days. No doubt these guys are going to do whatever it takes to convince the others that it's worth leaving. But we know that if they go back to London, they'll basically just die. So that's where we stand right now. We have 2 scouting parties. One's heading out to the American camp, which is about a day and 7 hours away. And then we've got another one heading to, actually heading home. Which one is heading home? Sorry, this one's heading home, which is a day and 7 hours away. And this one is heading out to the American camp, which is 15 hours away. Sorry, I had a series of violent sneezes. It is cold after all. Alright, so let's zoom back in. So those are our scouts. They're pretty much set, all well and good. We have iron production up and running now, or steel production rather. Then we also have wood production up. We're researching bunkhouses so that we can heat our second layer of houses just a little bit better, insulate them a little bit better. But it costs 20 wood and 10 steel for every house we want to upgrade. That's quite a lot. So we'll see if we can do them all. I don't know if we'll be able to immediately, because we'll also want to keep some of that in reserve in case we need it, either for events if people need it or something, I don't know, in case we lose some, or in case something happens where we need to build another coal thumper. Like, we always need to have something in reserve just in case something goes wrong. I'm pretty tempted to build another research building at this point because we have engineers idle, and we can always just take them off of it if we need to put them back in the medical facilities. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm considering that. We might do that with some excess steel if we have it. We're dismantling our gathering post out here. I'm going to probably dismantle that road as well, or we could leave it up and build sawmills out here if we need them. So at the moment we have a group coming back, like I said, 22 and 7. So that's going to be, that's going to need 3 houses, I guess. Probably not even, because we have some houses empty right now. But we'll build 3 houses just in case. So we'll have to start thinking about where our next steam hub is going to be. I think it's going to be here. I've said it a few times in the last episode, so probably there. Build like 2 houses here, 1 house there. Take care of those 3 that are coming back, those 30 that are coming back. There's 3 steam cores coming back as well, which means we'll be up to 6, which is pretty sweet. I don't know how many we're going to need, but I feel like having 6 is a lot. I didn't even really think you ever had more than 5, but I can't remember, to be honest. So I feel like having 6, if these guys are going to make it home now, thankfully. I feel like having 6 is really good. I feel like if we pushed on further, we might have been at a risk of losing all that. But for now, it seems all good. So let's let time play. Like I said, I just don't think there's anything else we need to go over. It's 4 p.m. right now, so work is coming to an end for the day. So we're not going to get this tech anytime soon, but we can continue cooking food for a bit. I wish we could, tell these 3. What does that mean? Dismiss? We can tell them not to work here? Oh my god, you can. Yeah, if you're in treatment, don't worry about it, dude. Dude, I did not even know you could do that. Ah, that's perfect. So then we can just manually raise the efficiency of buildings. Make sure that anyone who's not here because they're sick or whatever, we just dismiss them. Oh my god, I didn't even know you could really do that. That's perfect. Okay, we'll do that in future. Alright, time is now playing. Coal seems to be okay, you know, it's fine. I think we have the generator overdrive on. We do, so we're keeping everywhere livable right now, which is pretty good. So no, pretty low chance of getting sick. Very low, it says. Comfortable means you just don't get sick. So any of these red buildings, these two current researchers are going to be fine. This one's chilly though, which is a low risk of getting ill. We could put on the heater, but I think I'll just take the risk for now because we actually have so much room for sick people. I don't mind necessarily if a few of them do catch a cold here or there. I think they'll be just fine. Alright, we processed the food, so that's all well and good. So these guys got no more food to give out. But the hothouse is about to be finished now, so we'll assign 10 people in there, and they'll start producing food during the day, during the working hours. And it's totally livable right now, it's totally fine. So there's no problem there. But the workday is ended, so people are out to hunt. And I'm imagining, like we had before, people going to hunt with negative 40 degrees. People are going to start getting cold on the journeys to and from that hunt. So we'll probably have to deal with a bunch more sick people coming in. We'll see though, hopefully not. I mean, maybe not. We'll see though. Alright, what do we got here? People are hungry. Captain, some of our people are here to talk about the lack of food. They've been hungry for days now, and they fear that soon they'll begin to starve. They want you to do something. Really? There's a starving person? Apparently so. Well, we should have plenty of food. Well, we can say let's feed them. You'll have 3 days to feed everyone, or you'll have 3 days to feed everyone and stockpile 108 rations. Now that's interesting because we did just get a hothouse up and running. So it is very possible that we could do that and really boost the hope. Or I could play it safe and say, look, we'll just feed everyone. Oh man, it's tempting. I think I'm going to actually try 3 days to stockpile 108 food. Although we have more people coming. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. Look, we'll feed everyone. That's still good enough, right? We'll feed everyone, okay? 33 hungry. That's easy. It's the stockpiling of 108 food that I don't know if we could have done. Now, if I see that we stockpiled 108 food in 3 days, I'll be devastated that we didn't click that. But we'll find out. Another little cheeky thing I could have done, actually, a little cheeky breaky thing I could have done is switch to soup, which would have actually created more rations. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Damn, we could have done it. We definitely could have done it at that rate, I think. But that lowers hope anyway, so would it have been worth it? I don't know. Alright, well either way, we're going to try and feed everyone. So yeah, we do have 3 starving people, despite. Yeah, maybe our food hasn't been as good as I thought. Well, there's no more food coming in until the morning, so I hope to God they're going to be okay. I can't believe. So, Victoria Thorburn, wife of Oscar Thorburn, the patron, and mother to AB and Spearmanii, the patrons, is starving right now. So is Martin F. Jensen and Timo Sommer, who's also a patron. So now is Jesse Bostock and Bernice Page. Yikes, that's rough. That came out of nowhere, man. I thought we were feeding everyone just fine. Especially with the amount of raw food we had. Well, let's speed up time. There's really nothing we can do. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We just have to wait until the hunt comes back in the morning. You know, can they starve for 8 more hours before being fed? I hope. I hope they can. What just happened? I don't know what that noise was. Oh, we can now sign another law. Yeah, maybe we should. So we could do fighting arena. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. Well, discontent's not our concern, it's more hope. Sustain life and radical treatments. We don't need to build those yet. Until we really figure out what we need to do. Medic apprentices, we don't have to decide that either. We'll start going down the purpose chain. Give these people hope. Purpose. So purpose, neighborhood watch could be the first thing. And we have to build 2 watchtowers. And then watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. New laws, son.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Okay, new law in the city. Now, I forgot. We actually have to build these new houses, of course, as well. So we're going to have one here. So let me check. Our steam hub is going to look like this. Probably like that. Is it a waste building it here if it doesn't have to affect these? Oh no, it's not, because they're going to be traveling to and from, so it's not a waste. It's not a waste. It might slightly be a waste having that building there. We could switch that, but it's not a waste generally. So we'll pop that down here, and then we'll build some houses. Really, we want that done first, and when that's done, it'll heat everyone up as they're building the houses. So 1, 2, 3, and that's for the new 30 people that are arriving. And I'm gonna pause construction on all of those ones and just let this one get done first. Hopefully that works. Then we can build watchtowers to look over these people. So a watchtower like here would look over quite a few. Here would look over a lot, actually, so we'll build it there. And that should be within heating range, I think. Hard to tell because it's not built, so it won't tell me, but I think it will be. Anyway, we'll build that there. Pause this for now as well. How much is that? It's 5 steel and 15 wood. Not too bad. Wood is getting a little tight now, but we are coming back with what? 91 coal. Okay. Alright, so 23 people starving. Shit. Okay, well there's our problem. I definitely mismanaged that. Maybe we will switch to soup for tomorrow for the next, just to make sure everyone's fed. I think that rises discontent, doesn't lower hope. We'll have to see. And we're on overdrive right now. I'll have to turn that off soon as well. Fall of Winterhome. Yeah, so hopefully this is okay, you know? 3 houses, 1 watchtower. We need 2 watchtowers though to actually keep everyone happy. So something like one here would give us like pretty good coverage at that way as well. Wouldn't be able to heat this one though. We'd have to turn on a heater for it, I think. But I'm okay with that. So how many homes would that be? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 homes this way. This would be 4, that would be 5. We have these ones as well, of course. 1, 2, 3. Probably room for 4 or 5. Yeah, we could probably get a few in behind us there. Although I don't plan on doing that. So yeah, we'll put it out here. 5 homes out this way. Because then we might have a steam hub here for the children, you know, going to and from the child shelters. So we'll just pause construction there for now. Alright, so that's the plan. Hopefully you're able to follow along. So general plan, steam hub up first, 3 new houses for the people arriving, then 2 watchtowers to preside over people. People join the Londoners. Sir, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. Okay, it's up to 23 now. Yeah, not much I can do about that. 25 people are starving. That's really my main concern. Also, we're about to arrive at the American camp in 2 hours. We aren't going to make it in this hole. We have to leave. Jan Vanna, I can't believe you're saying that. Nikolai Parlog, I wonder if our captain really has a plan. I do. I do. 2 patrons. Breaks my heart seeing that. Alright, let's speed it up. Steam hub's almost done. Okay, let's continue the construction of these 3 houses then. That's the next priority. And we're heating this place up so that hopefully when they're building... Oh shit, actually. It's not going to heat that house. So we'll turn off construction of that one. And just for now, we'll stick this house just in a bit closer. So that's interesting. We might need another steam hub here, or eventually we'll have the next generator level, I suppose. Let's turn off the overdrive now as it's the work time.
Get going.
Scouts have arrived at the American camp. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prostheses. Starved Americans. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Sites discovered a temporary settlement, so we took a steam core and 54 iron, or steel. We'll keep going. Temporary settlement. Let's find out what's going on there. You don't need the steel immediately. We're pretty chilly now. Alright, let's speed it up. So the food should be back now, right? Yeah, the food has arrived back. We have 69 food. We have people in here working. These guys are going to build. We kind of need them making food, to be honest. So let me just cancel. Those two are paused anyway. Let's pause that one. I need people to not build right now, but to cook food. Going to work. That's what I want to see. Teat them up. We're up to 17 sick people right now, so it's okay. Okay, the starving have been fed. Excellent. Excellent. But the meal quality is probably going to lower our hope or something. Actually, it seems to be just not affecting hope, but rising discontent instead. And when are these people arriving? 12 hours. 12 hours. Okay. All right. Fair enough. How's the coal pile handling itself? Yeah, it's all right. It's growing, but we're just about gathering a little bit more than we're producing, which is okay for now. But eventually that will be a problem. But we're staying on top of it, on top of the coal during the day, so how homes are chilly. That's a low risk of getting ill. It's level 3 out of 6. Not too bad, but not too great either. Don't really ever want to go lower than chilly, that's for sure. Alright, so now that people have been fed, we can continue construction here. Why can't I continue that? Oh, I am continuing it. It's just highlighted or not. Sorry, I thought it would have a play button. Hey, the bunkhouse has been researched. Awesome. We're going to do a lot of building tonight. Okay, so bunkhouse is done. Excellent. We could go with coal mining, faster gathering. Still haven't done that. Generator power upgrade. Or we could start going with the next tier down. Drafting machines. Which allows us to get like an infirmary and things like that. So, oh, tempting to go down next level, I think. Because I don't really see anything here that we really need. Like, I don't know. What do we really need here? Faster gathering is kind of tempting, just because it's like, oh, we're gathering from a coal pile, but it seems like a waste of a day's worth of research, just so we gather a tiny bit quicker from one Thumper. So yeah, maybe not worth it just yet. Generator power, though, seems like that would come in very handy if things get bad. But temperature's not dropping for a while. Like, we don't know when it's dropping. So I don't think we need it. We can use the overdrive to get that extra power every now and then. Because there's no way I can sustain that coal anyway. So I think we'll go drafting machines, which doesn't really do us anything, but it allows us to then... It allows us to go into the next set of technologies. Actually, it tells me how long it takes here. 11 hours to get faster gathering. It's 13 hours to get this. So how much time do we have left in the workday? Either way, it's going to cut into the next day. Plus, we have 150% actually, so that's interesting. Right, faster... Oh, sorry, drafting machines. It is. And that's... We're pretty much out of wood now. But we are making... We are getting some here. And I'll keep monitoring this sick number. If it starts to go up too much because we're on chilly, then we'll hit that overdrive or turn on some heaters and stuff to give us a little boost. But right now, things are pretty okay. I mean, it's chilly, which isn't ideal, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. And these extra people should be now building, I would hope, if they're not sick. Alright, let's let time speed up then. Something. I feel like I'm forgetting something, which always really worries the hell out of me, because if you forget something, there's no turning back. So we're getting a bunch of steel. So that's all good. The children are happy. They're warm. We'll need another child's shelter, but I don't want to build it just yet. Okay, yeah, no, I can't think of anything else. Once these watchtowers are built, the hope should rise.
Workday ends. It's off time.
Alright, so the houses are ready. Let's go. That's been built. These are still paused. I always get confused when it looks paused or not. There we go. Alright, we have a message. Cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. You'll have to start heating 12 of the cold homes within 2 days and then keep them heated for 2 days. Yeah, I could do this because we can overdrive. Although, will the overdrive last 2 days is the question. what happens with this? Discontent will rise. That's fine. As long as it's not hope. We don't want hope being affected, but discontent is okay. So I did say that I'd feed all the hungry, and we still haven't done that yet. There's 52 people that are hungry. 20 of them being fed, so yeah, 32 left. So we have 69 food rations, so hopefully in their free time now they'll go eat. As that's what they should do, pretty much. And the watchtowers are being built, which should give us hope that we're instilling purpose into the people. Alright, 3 hours until our new group arrive home, but we have their houses ready to go. And then they'll give us a big batch of coal as well, which is nice. Good, everything is looking sweet. We're almost at the temporary settlement. I worry about that. We can see 2 rows of small wooden huts, but no smoke or other signs of life. All in all, it looks like a well-kept but temporary settlement. And we'll build that child shelter as well. So these operate 24 hours a day. Wow. So I guess that's 5 people just permanently, like, working. This needs heating. It's cold. No way am I letting it be cold. Chilly is bad enough, you know. Alright, we'll wait for this one and assign people to that. There we go. Watchtowers built. As promised, you built and manned watchtowers to maintain order in the city. Order! Order! Hope rises. Come on now. Okay, we're at about 33%, I would say, but still tendency for people to join those Londoners. But it says that it should raise hope over the people that it presides over. So I don't know. Maybe we could build another one then. One last one out here, maybe. Because we can kind of afford it, sort of, for manpower. We should be able to afford it actually when these new people arrive. Yeah, big time. Ah, those people actually might make us still hungry though. We're so close to feeding everybody. 4 more people need to be fed. There's no jobs, so everyone should just go get their food right now. Please. Are they heading out towards the cookhouse? I'm assuming that's where they get their food. 51 out of 52. Just don't let these people arrive, otherwise more people are going to be hungry. Please. Alright, scouts have returned safely to the city, and they've come with 3 steam cores, 91 coal, 7 children, and 22 workers. Hope is going to fall slightly because we lost our bonus on the child shelters, but we'll build another one. And we can send these guys back out, so they're going to have to go all the way back out this way again. We're going to send them now to the coal mine. 2 days and 4 hours. Yikes. So yeah, these guys are going to have to hit all 3. There's just no way that we're going to go there and come back unless we get some massive haul. Good luck. Who's in that group, by the way? Can we check? Oh, I probably could have checked before. Yeah, can't check. Oh, can we? Maybe I can check now. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I wish I could know. It's obviously patrons, because those are some of the first people we had. They became scouts. I can't remember who it was. The hungry were fed. Yes! Hope rises. Most of the hungry have had a meal and are somewhat satisfied for the time being. Boom. Wow. 5% hope there. Thanks for being so generous, game. Alright, I look forward to tomorrow seeing this hothouse produce some extra food. That should really make sure we feed everyone for good. We're getting some sick people that aren't being treated. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have 4 buildings that should provide treatment for everybody. So we should be able to go up to 20. I don't know why this says 2 people just sick. Going to eat maybe first, that might be why. We reached the temporary settlement. Alright, let's check out what's going on. The settlement seems to have been abandoned and consists of several tidy wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its center. More steam cores, man. I have enough steam cores. Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone chiseled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City." We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. A walled colony has been found. Fishing village. Take the resources. I am not going to go near the walled colony, but we'll take the wood. Let's go to the fishing village. We'll head back to the walled colony, because I feel like there might be people in there. A sizable settlement surrounded by a low wall made of stone, ice, and snow. No movement, no smoke. Maybe it's empty then. I would worry that there's people in there and steal our stuff or fight us or something. Alright, let's head to the fishing village. Let's read about the fishing village. I didn't check it. A small village on the shore of a frozen sea. A reflection is visible there. Could it be open water? Alright. 16 people being treated, 2 people not being treated. They are going to eat right now. That is Harry Fogg and Eli Allingworth. Alright, I think we're good. Let's just speed up time. Let's keep it on 2 speed, actually, just for now. Four sick people. Going to eat, going to eat, going to eat. Well, we've got no food, so I don't know what they're going to eat. Right, we might need to start manning these buildings again then. Because we're getting an influx of sick people. This 40-degree temperature seems to be a problem for us, basically. As we are chilly. Oh my god, we're going to have a drop by 2 levels in 4 days. So in 4 days, we're going to go down to negative 60 degrees. Well, we need to prepare for that. That's going to be very difficult to manage. So we'll need to plan out our techs. After we get our next tech, we'll have to really think of the days, think of that drop, and think of what we could do to offset that. Because that's significant. Like, we could do generator power level to level 2, and then we can enable an overdrive that would actually heat it up to like a level 3. So that would keep everyone pretty warm. That would offset that 2 drop. But it would still be pretty bad. And then obviously to power up our generator even more, we need way more coal. We are stockpiling a decent amount though. We need to start thinking about building stockpiles, because at a certain point it's going to become too cold to even work some of these buildings. So we'll have to just ride out like a cold spell with a stockpile that we have, you know? So we'll have to figure that out. How much is it to actually build a resource depot? Extends our storage capacity for a chosen resource: coal, wood, steel, raw food, or rations. 40 wood and 20 steel. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, and we got bunkhouses, so what am I doing? We should definitely upgrade those. People, bunkhouse. So, we want it to be on the houses that are not covered by a steam hub, if possible. But they all are. Okay, so that's fine. So then we just want them on ring 2, basically. So like here. 12 wood, 10 steel. So a hard upgrade only adds the 10 steel, but it doesn't add the full 20 wood. It only takes 12. So 8 is saved, which is good to know. So we'll build 2. It's all we can... Oh, we should be able to afford 3, actually. There's a steam hub there, so we don't need that one. There's a steam hub there, so we don't need that one. So here we do. So it's 3 bunkhouses for us. They're going to be upgraded during the night, during our free time now. You can have a look at those lovely homes. They look so nice compared to the tents. The Londoners gain even more followers, up to 27 now. So we really need to raise that hope. Oh yeah, we need the child shelter as well. So that's the next thing. So we'll gather some wood tomorrow. Maybe operate this. So 2 sawmills working tomorrow to get some extra wood. Although I think wood is coming... Oh no, we aren't bringing it back yet. Alright. Things are getting a little rough now, right? We're up to 25 sick people being treated, 4 people not being treated. All of these sick bays are on, which means up to 35 should be possible. Ah, but we haven't assigned engineers to the other one. Okay, so let's see where our engineers are off working right now. There's 10 on the steel mills. That doesn't make sense, so let's get rid of them. And change it to regular workers, and then pop these guys in here. Okay, cool. So that should be everybody sick should be able to be taken care of, and then some. Our cities may have fallen, but not London. It's impossible. Yeah, bitch. Joel Gilbert says, we aren't going to make it in this hole. We have to leave. 27 of them want to go to London. It'd be funny if it was just like one person. It's like one person just leaves. It's like, I'm out of here. Sort of funny. Kind of sad, really, but sort of funny. In a sick kind of way. Alright, our bunkhouses are all being built simultaneously, 3 at a time, so we'll see how that goes. Add some extra... These houses will then be livable, I think, rather than chilly. So lucky people get to live in these ones. 5 homeless. Oh yeah, so they're actually homeless while we're doing that. I forgot that. Well, there we go. So those are the people staying there. Joseph Fallon, that's a patron. Daniel Curlin and Lord Neocon, I think they are as well. There we go. The 2 bunkhouses actually connect. Oh, that's cool. You can see the doors opening and closing at the front and the back. Alright, so bunkhouses are built. So if we check this, we can now see those are livable. So we really want to build as many of those as possible. 30 people are now sick. 16 are not being treated. Shit. Get to work. Get to work indeed. We're going to slam on that overdrive. As soon as we get to 33, we're going to slam on the overdrive. So that's 42 stress now. And then maybe at the end of the workday we'll do it, actually. That might make the most sense. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's what we'll do. Yeah, things are getting tough now. That's a lot of sick people. That's a lot of people who got sick at the same time. So we're not going to be getting through them as quickly. Now, we do have a good amount of coal, so I think what we'll have to do is start turning on some of these workplace heaters, because... So that's 4 coal per hour extra. Yeah, just make more livable places, you know, especially, actually, just really for the places that have the most people working, I think makes sense. Well, most of these places have 10 people, but we're just going to do that for now. Which is going to expend a lot of coal, but it's necessary, you know. It's just we can't risk so many more people getting sick. So keeping it livable for now is good. Very low risk of people getting sick, livable. But Chile is kind of just a low risk, so I think that's why a lot of people have been getting sick. Don't want engineers getting sick as much as well, so let's beef some of them up. We can't beef them all up, we'll beef some of them up. Coal is still rising, just about. It's pretty even now. We're gathering as much as we're burning. 21 hours left, but we'll turn off all these workplace heaters at the end of the day. How's that coal pile doing? Actually, it's getting a little low. Gotta worry about that as well. We'll have to thump up some coal. Yeah, we might even extend their shift into the night or something, but that would make hope fall, which is what we don't want. Now, hang on a sec, right? We have a problem here. What's wrong? The engineers are all sick. Rob Taylor. So even these doctors actually cannot... They can't work right now. No point really dismissing them. It says 5 idle, but they could be being treated right now. Actually, can we see that? No, they're just resting. So, I don't know if this will work, but what we can try then is dismiss these? Mark all and dismiss. So maybe the other workers will work here now. Yeah, that seems to work. Alright. That's a bit more efficient. We got 5 extra people being treated. Okay. It's weird that it does that, you know, it's like we had 5 people who could have worked that building that weren't doing anything, and 5 people who were sick working the building, you know? It's very micro-y to have to reorganize that on our own. But whatever. At least we've figured it out. Alright, not much else for us to do. Would be good to get some... In the evening, I think we'll build up some extra bunkhouses to make people a bit warmer. Oh, look at the watchtowers. That's cool, isn't it? Let's have a little zoom in. Obviously, we can't let time play like this, and there's a bit of a filter on, it seems, but either way. You can see there those watchtowers presiding over the houses. Very big brother. Very big brother. But, hey, it gives the people purpose, apparently. And then we can see our scouting balloon. Where is it? There it is. It looks so cool like this. I wish it was a bit smoother in this mode. This looks cool. It's just a photo mode from NVIDIA. And the blue flames coming out of the technology areas. It's so cool. City looks good. I have hope, even if the people don't. We can't afford to have any more medical bays. Drafting machines researched. Okay, that's really good. So at this tier, now we can get a steam coal thumper, which will be powered by... So what's the deal with that? By pumping high-pressure steam into underground coal deposits. The steam coal thumper forces the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 900 coal per standard workday. Enough for 4 gathering posts. Right. So it's just like a super coal thumper, but it takes a steam core to build. Oh wait, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. This is enough for 2 gathering posts, but we've had 3 on it, which has been fine for a long time, but eventually, yeah, it's not going to work out. So this one can handle 4, so it's like double as good. Huh, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting kind of thought there to trade that off. Let's see what else we could go for. Flying hunters. Wow. Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track their prey from the air. They provide up to 26 raw food per day. We can get hunting tactics. Hunters' huts will employ fewer people. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Ooh, might need to do that. Free up some people so we can get them on coal. Now, another one I've got my eye on is Infirmary. A steam-heated infirmary with 10 beds, the sick are treated faster than in medical posts, and the gravely ill can be treated safely and reliably. That takes a steam core, though. I think we do need one, at least one of those. Now, the insulation is going to be so important for us in some of these buildings. I think they can operate at chili. What's the insulation of that infirmary? Probably quite good. Doesn't tell me, but I would imagine, maybe it's wrong of me to imagine, but I would imagine its base insulation is a little higher than a regular medical outpost. Healthcare insulation. Medical posts, infirmaries, houses of healing, and care houses will be warmer. Oh, so this, okay then. They're one of the same. So we've got, this is where we need to really start thinking about it and planning this out, because we're going to suffer a negative 20 drop, right? We're going to go from 40 degrees, which is what we're on now, to negative 60. At that level, at 2 temperature drop, a lot of these buildings just completely give out, right? If these drop to cold, they don't work anymore. Chilly they do, but cold they don't. So if we're dropping down by 2, so it's chilly now, it'll go down to very cold. Then we can turn on the heater and go up to cold. Still doesn't work though. Then we'll need the technology to get it up to chilly, just so it operates. So it's a tough one, you know, and that's while it's next to the steam hub and everything. Although, generator power upgrade would give us an extra free level without having to use the heaters or the insulation, potentially. So we could do that, but that burns more coal. So let me think about this real deeply. I'm thinking insulation first rather than infirmaries, because it's just so much more important, right? That's just so needed. We could fuck up if we build an infirmary and we don't have the insulation, then the building wouldn't even work, right? So I think the insulation comes first. Steam hub range increase. Ooh. 50% farther. Consumes twice as much though. Okay. Improved heaters goes up 2 level. Oh my god, there's so many different things. Generator power upgrade. That's really what I think we'd want. Now I want that, and then I also want to reduce the amount of hunters going out to hunt. So we'll use hunting tactics. I'm gonna get hunting tactics first. I think I'll build a coal thumper. So hunter tactics is -5 workers. That frees up 20 workers for us to use. Because we have 4 buildings, so 20 extra workers. That's like a whole coal thumper. And another gathering post, which is perfect because that's 4 posts to 2 thumpers, which is exactly what we want. And that will take care of the extra coal that we need to bring this up to generator power too. That's my thinking. That's my thinking. There's probably another way of going about this that you guys might see, but that's what I'm thinking. So that's the first line of work I'm going to do. We're going to go hunting tactics, which is 13 hours at 100% research. So let's just say 12 hours for ease of division in my head, because I'm an idiot. So if it was 12 hours, 100%, and we have a 150% rate, that would be 8 hours, right? I think. So let's say 8.5 to get that researched. I actually think we're at 170 research speed. I can't remember how much it is. It doesn't matter. Let's just say 8 hours conservatively. So 8 hours for that one. Oh, the outpost depot. Man, that's so important as well. 8 hours for that one. Then we have probably about 7 for this one. And then we'll have another 8 for this one. So that's if we're only just working during the day and not extending our shift, which I think I will do, by the way. We could get all 3 of those by the time the temperature drops. So I think that's what we're going to do. The issue I foresee is that the people working out here on the Thumpers and coal will be really cold without some sort of steam hub. No, we don't need to, because that's what the coal generates. Yeah, okay, that'll be okay then. Alright, so the first one I'm going to do is free up the hunting thing. And that actually means less sick people if they're going out to hunt as well. So that's like a double benefit to that. Alright, sorry that I'm taking so long, but it's a very important decision. You know, it only takes one thing to go wrong for it all to fall apart, basically. So we'll go hunting tactics. 20 steel, 30 wood, and hunters' huts will employ 5 less people. Godspeed. Now I'm going to put these guys on extended shift. Not massive shift or whatever, a 24-hour shift, but just extended hours. And hopefully that'll be okay. 7 people who aren't being treated yet is cause for concern. Still need to build our care house to get our hope back up a bit. And then we also need to get more bunkhouses. I think bunkhouses are just more important. So we're going to build a couple of those. Because while there is more and more people joining the Londoners, we do have 12 days to try and mitigate that number. What's this? Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen, a neighbor commented. We're lucky to have them. Yeah, I'm glad it ended well. You're damn right. Now, shouldn't he have been in the... No, because we do have some people... We don't have room for everybody. So maybe it was one of the 3 children that weren't in there. So we've got some homeless now that we have these 2 houses being upgraded. But whatever. Coal is actually about to reach its max stockpile, which is good. Food is at 147. We've got 22 hungry people. So let's just take these people off food now. And we'll switch to standard meals because I did make a lot of food actually by the end of it. I don't know though, it was 2 days, so it's hard to say if we would have had it by now. No, I don't think so. I think we made the right call on that because people did end up getting starving on that event that we had before. So let's take them all off that. That's all well and good. So no one's cooking food right now, but that's fine. The hothouse is providing food, but we'll just get through it. We'll get to it when we need to. We don't have to operate this building all the time. So let's just do that. Steel is being produced. Do we have people idle? Yeah, we've got people idle. See, you need as many idle people as you have people being treated, I think. Otherwise, then you're not assigning... You're assigning people to buildings that they can't work because they're sick. So steel is barely moving because there's 8 sick absences. But wood is flying up. So at this point, I'll probably just be like, get off that and get on this. There's only 30 minutes left in the workday, but I'll just still do this anyway. So these people are in treatment. Oh, do I have to manually, individually do this for everybody? I think so. Dismiss, dismiss. Going to treatment. There's only 2 people working here. Daniel Roberts and Simeon Loftus. And then we'll just reassign. And then some of these people are going to build. But that's okay, whatever. If that's what they want to do before they want to work, then that's fine. And the workday is over now anyway. But the scientists are still going to keep going for just a couple hours. Good on them. Who's in there, by the way? Let's check on the scientists. They're doing God's work. Leslie Hill, Margaret Harcourt, Letitia Lizzle, Luke Moore, Nellie Middleton. Don't recognize them. Don't recognize any of them. Charles, William, Mary, Nellie, and Charles again. Don't recognize them. Mark Gadrius. That is a patron, I believe. Because I remember typing that name out before. And I think that's it. Maybe William Beaufort? I don't think so, though. It's hard to remember. Hey, we arrived at the fishing village. A hot spring keeps a tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now. More steam cores. We discovered Tesla City. The fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. Oh, so it's like this is another outpost. Leave the village intact or dismantle the huts for wood. So this could be a source of food for an outpost. Now we'll just get wood. It's not that important to get wood. So yeah, I think we'll say leave the village intact. Take the cores. So this will be food, 100 raw food every day. Oh my god, yes. For an outpost team. We need to get those outposts up and running soon. Now we could go to Tesla City. Numerous buildings are dimly visible through the shining dome of electrical discharge that is projected over the town. I'm not going to go there. No. Especially since there's a madman in there. I'm going to go to the walled colony, though, and then we'll head back. What do we got? We got 4 steam cores, though, man. I don't know. It's so well, fuck it. I'm risking it. Let's go to the walled colony, then we'll head back. Alright. How's our bunkhouses coming along, guys? We can build another one. We're out of steel. That's okay. So 5 people sick, not being treated. 6 people hungry. 5 people homeless. That's fine. The homeless is going to be sorted. The hungry is going to be sorted. The sick people I'm very worried about, though. We might be soon about to get someone who's gravely ill. I can't click them, actually. I don't know why it's not showing me those 5 sick. Strange. I don't know why not. Let's have a look at when we're going to be processing some of these people. 4 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours again. Don't know if that was the same building or not. 2 hours. Okay, well, it looks like we're actually getting through a lot of them pretty soon. So hopefully these 5 can hold out until they get treatment. And technology has paused for tonight. Okay. Bunkhouses are getting finished. It looks good. Less chance of sick people as they live in these houses, obviously. So let's have a look now. So that's our current situation. So we're brightening up the place, so to speak. The heaters are only on during the working hours, so don't be alarmed about that. Alright. Yeah, okay. we're doing it. Just about. It's getting tougher and tougher, though, every time. It's a good thing we've had such a good run so far, though. But it is getting tough. I can feel it. Feel it breathing down my neck. We definitely need steel now coming in. So we get people on that. So what have we got? 8 idle engineers, 4 idle workers. And we have just about got everyone. It's just Bess Phipps. Okay, she's in. Everyone's being treated again during the night. 22 hours left on this thing. I forgot to turn on the overdrive. I'm going to turn it on. I don't know. Maybe we should just save it until... We could probably overdrive for a day and then turn it on, let it cool down, and then turn it on when we have our massive drop in a few days. So let's turn on the overdrive for now. Oh, toasty. Absolutely toasty. Love to see it. And what level are we on? We're on range setting 2. Okay. Well, we'll leave it like that. So we're just going to let it build for a little while. Keep the people nice and toasty tonight. And then when we get to day 19 and a half, probably turn it off, let it cool down in anticipation. You know what would be cool? I mean, it probably wouldn't work gameplay-wise, but it'd be pretty cool if it cooled down based on how cold it was outside. But that would make it way easier, I suppose. Anyway, that was just a random thought. Londoners are gaining more followers, up to 31 now, so we do need that. So yeah, in the morning, this one will have to be built during the day when that steam hub comes online. We have to build another child shelter, so 5 steel. Not too bad. And 20 wood. Not too bad indeed. Alright, let's keep letting time go. Anything in the laws that we need to build? So what do we have here? Morning gathering. We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear to everyone. After the signing of this law, another one can be passed. So morning gatherings will slightly raise hope from time to time. Hope will rise slightly. Don't see any drawback to that, unless people are not working. I think it's morning before work. And then we have guard stations. An organized militia will maintain peace and order in our city and help us deal with anyone who might threaten it. The guard station can be built. Guard stations raise the hope of people living nearby. Guard stations lower the discontent. You can use guards to break up protests. You'll have to build 2. Discontent. I wonder, is that going to replace watchtowers, or are they different? Well, I'm going to sign the morning gathering law because I don't see any reason not to. Every day, we'll start with a morning gathering to keep the spirits up. How are we going to survive? What should we do? Said Oscar Thorburn. Well, we're going to meet in the morning and decide that. Hey, there's the morning gathering. You can see it. Oh, that's cool. There they are. It's 6 a.m. People are running to the gathering. You're late, Risto Venilanian. You're late. Who's leading the gathering? Daniel Minister. There he is. Awesome. All right. And yeah, it didn't take up work time, so that's good. Can appreciate that. So it's the first one to 10 steel is basically what we're hoping for here. How's the heating in these places? It'll get a little bit better. Hunting tactics research, let's go. So that's going to be less people out on the hunt in future. Next stage is generator power upgrade. Oh, we need 10 steel for it. Shit. It's a waste of our time not having that steel. That's why I said we always need to have a reserve. Darren. Alright, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. That means we're researching nothing. The only thing we could research is faster gathering, because that only costs wood. Yeah, that was a mistake. Big mistake. What a waste of time. I mean, it won't take that long to get that steel. How long does it take? I don't know. Work starts. So the shift would have, had begun now, but they're not even working. 10 steel is what we need. Let's go. And we also have 21 sick people. It's absolute disaster. Okay, well, we have our 10 steel, so we can at least assign our next technology, which is going to be generator power upgrade, I think. That's what I said, right? I think so. And then the healthcare installation. What does lighter scout sleds? Scouts move 50% faster. Wow, that's pretty good. Yep, generator power upgrade. Let's go. Alright, we've got 32 people not doing anything, but that's okay. We kind of need that considering so many people are sick. All these people are coming to rest after the hunt. We need someone working on the food, though. Even just one person cooking meals every now and then is not so bad. Alright, we actually... Hey, that's not too bad. We just processed like half of the sick people that weren't being treated. Excellent. Okay, so now it's during the day as well. We're going to start building the next child's shelter. Okay, so that'll raise our hope. Maybe it'll raise it to the point where this tendency goes the other direction, hopefully. I think everything else is good. Is this a gathering post? It is. We really don't need that there. I left it there thinking that we might build cold thumpers out that way, but we're not going to. You don't need gathering posts for anything else, so we should dismantle that and get back those resources at some point. I'll just schedule it for dismantling, so eventually it'll get done. Alright, only 2 people sick who aren't being treated. Let's see who it is. It's Nicholas Guildford and George Anson. Nicholas is a patron. Alright, generator power upgrade researched. Alright, work is done for today. So, but let's at least get the next tech going. So overdrive couplings allows us to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels when the generator is in overdrive. Damn. We're gonna go with the healthcare installation. I just think it's more important because they won't even function if we don't get that. 20 steel for that, so yeah. So 20 steel, that's being ordered. So we need our next bunkhouse. So we'll pop it down here. And the child shelter is just about done. So in the morning, the rest of all children will be cared for. Every child has a place in shelter. Tendency is flat. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but better than it's not going to get worse. So now it's just about getting rid of these 31. getting them to join back into the fold. So I said I'd turn off the generator halfway through day 19, but this is actually building way faster than I thought. So we might turn it off. Oh, by the way, I think it's also, we're on steam level 2 now, so the place is fucking toasty. But yeah, that might be a bit overkill. Our consumption is mental. Obviously, we're not gathering anything right now. I think that is actually factoring what we gather per day. So yeah, consumption is at 1,160. So there's no way we're doing that with all of our steam hubs and everything. Jesus. All right, and the heaters. Yeah, let's everyone just calm down. Yeah, everyone calm down for tonight. So let's turn it back down to 1. All right, let's not get silly. All right, livable is pretty damn good, I think. And then these bunkhouses are comfortable. We'll turn off the heaters in these. Livable is fine. Livable is fine. So this will kind of fall down. And the overdrive, it's because the overdrive is on, so let's not forget. So when we turn off the overdrive, maybe we could turn it back up to steam level 2, if we think we can handle it. But we'll need another coal thumper. So the plan is eventually to get a coal thumper like here. We can just about build it there. I wonder will that affect the building that we want to build next to it. So we could just go here if we wanted to be safer. Oh yeah. It would have to go somewhere like here if we wanted to be within the steam hub, I think. You'd think that would be in the steam hub, right? It's hard to tell. The steam hub's here. It's not lighting up though, which makes you think it's not. It'd be pretty good to leave it there, because then all the gathering hubs could reach it. How much does it cost, by the way? It's only 15 wood. And then we just need one more gathering post and we'd be fine. So I'm gonna slam it in there. It's not the most elegant looking thing, but we'll probably get rid of it when we get coal mines. This is to prepare for the 2 temperature drop that we're gonna receive. So yeah, let's connect it up then. And then another gathering post. And that's all within range of this steam hub. So hopefully it's okay. We'll see. Gonna turn this on for tonight. So that if they are building during the night, that they're okay. 2 people sick, not being treated, Nicholas and George Anson. Bunkhouses are still being completed. Scouts have reached the Exile Colony. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around cold, burned-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colony. Oh shit, there's more people here. Okay, dying exiles. Some of exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla's city, with food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They are our last hope. We're afraid this refers to those poor Yankees we buried. Yikes. Escort the exiles to our city. So that's 36 workers and 20 engineers and 7 kids. Luckily, we have room for the 7 kids. No problem. But that's going to be 20. So 50. 60 homes. So 6 homes. Oh my god. Rob them of their supplies. Well, this is bullshit because they don't bring their supplies with them. Why don't I get their supplies as well? What are they doing with them? It's 110 steel and 118 wood, which would be great because we need that for bunkhouses. And these guys are going to need bunkhouses. It'd be great if they just brought that with them, but they're not going to. All right, we'll bring them back. This is going to be, again, another strain, but we actually do need them for the coal production. I think it'll be okay. I think. That's a tough one. But we'll escort them back. What are we coming back with again ourselves? A bunch of wood, I think, actually, so we should have tents and things. We pulled the dying exiles from their snow houses and prepared them for the journey to our city. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. Not yet. Oh, they think the Americans... Yeah. I might have read it wrong, but I think they were thinking that the Americans came to get them help, but the Americans are all dead, and we just happened to find them. So, how long is it going to take us to get home? And we're coming back with 54 steel and 230 wood. So plenty of wood to build all the bunkhouses we'll need for them. But it'd be great to have the houses in place beforehand. And then 50 steel. So that's at least, that's 5 houses. Okay. And they're going to take how long? A day and 3 hours. So they should arrive before the temperature drops too badly. So that might not be too bad then. Let's, we're going to have to turn off this overdrive now. Let it cool down for the next 2 days before we hit that temperature spike. In the wrong direction, and then we will build those houses to compensate. And there's a lot of people coming in. 20 hours left of coal. Alright, let's let time speed up. And final bunkhouse done for now. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bunkhouses. And we're just doing upgrades. We're not even building the new ones. You know, we're going to need a lot of new ones. So 6 new ones. I think we can't upgrade anymore. We'll just have to build straight up 6 new ones. That being said, we could probably get away with having some more tents around this steam hub here. Yeah. So might start thinking about doing that when we get some more wood. So we're going to need this wood building active. And then the Thumper active as well. So we'll just put everyone on everything. Although it's just, that means that essentially, yeah, we just don't have enough people for all this, especially with all the sick. What was that message, by the way? Did I just click it away? I don't know what I just did there. Mistake either way. How did I just do that? I must have clicked it away. I'm such an idiot. Sorry, guys. Oh well. Down to 34. We have another book of laws ready to go. Oh, that might have been what it was. Maybe. Foreman. Appointing responsible foreman will make sure that people work as efficiently as possible. New ability of the foreman. Increase the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Costs 10 food rations. So we need 10 food rations every time you want to do it. That's not bad. That would be great for if we could do it in research places. Increase it by 40%. That seems like pretty good. New law. We're gonna make soup. Oh, I used to be a factory foreman, says Elizabeth. The workers might need someone to tell them what to do, but not us, Charles Staunton says. Little cheeky devil. Alright guys, you know what? That's going to be it for today. So we're leaving in a not too perilous situation, although I'm sure more sick will arrive. We've got 31 currently being treated. 13 people are hungry, which is why we're switching to soup. So in the morning we'll make more rations from what we have. The hothouse has been doing great, but we have had to keep the hunters' huts all up and running. But luckily now there's not as many people manning those huts, so they're a little bit more efficient in their own rights. In fact, the fact that we got rid of 20 workers means we could actually afford 2 more of hunting huts if we wanted to. So that, you know, you can think of it that way, but really what we're going to do is be putting them on the Thumper here, churning up some more coal and then just gathering it as best we can. Yeah, I think that's really the thing to do. We want to wash up as much coal as possible for our temperature drop. So that's what's on the horizon. It seems like in the next episode we're going to kind of prepare for that negative 20-degree drop. It's going to be rough. We're kind of on the way to getting there, but we're not quite ready yet. You know, it seems like we're going to be a little bit behind schedule on that, because we need some more bunkhouses for sure in the places without steam hubs, which is predominantly 2 more here, I think, and then we'll be covered, I think, pretty much by steam hubs. Maybe here and here actually aren't. But we have that generator range 2 that can help out as well. So that's why we need to stockpile coal, just to really make sure we're okay. And you know what? I mean, I don't think it's ever going to get better. It might stay at negative 60 for a very long time. So it's not like we just have to weather it. We have to figure out how to live with it. So that's going to be it for the episode. It's as dire as ever, but still, no more deaths. Not since Haxo's the only one who's dead in the cemetery right now. Everyone is still being kept alive. No amputees. No one with frostbite, no one dying of stress. Everyone's being fed, everyone has a home. We're bringing people back. No scouts have died. I think as far as things could go, it's going pretty well, but we're still just always, I feel like, just a little bit behind schedule on things. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.